Hi everyone, glad to see you again. Today I have something informative lined up for you. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Stay safe online cyber network. Imagine receiving a seemingly harmless photo from a friend. You open it without a second thought. But what you don't realize is that this simple act could compromise your entire phone. This isn't science fiction. It's a chilling reality in our increasingly digital world. Hackers are constantly devising new and sophisticated ways to exploit vulnerabilities in our technology, and image-based attacks are becoming increasingly common. The idea that a simple photo can be weaponized might seem far-fetched, but it's crucial to understand how these attacks work. By raising awareness about this growing threat, we can empower individuals to protect themselves and their valuable data. In the following sections, we'll delve into the technical aspects of how images can be manipulated for malicious purposes, explore real-world examples of such attacks, and most importantly, provide you with practical tips to safeguard yourself from becoming a victim. Because in a world where we share billions of images every day, a little caution can go a long way in keeping our digital lives secure. At their core, digital images are simply files containing data. This data dictates the color and arrangement of pixels, which our eyes perceive as a complete picture. Hackers exploit this by injecting malicious code into these data streams. This code can remain hidden, invisible to the naked eye, yet poised to strike when the image is opened or processed by your device. One common method involves steganography, the art of concealing information within other, seemingly innocuous data. In the context of images, steganography allows hackers to embed malicious code without visibly altering the picture itself. Another technique leverages vulnerabilities in image file formats. Different image formats like JPEG or PNG have specific ways of storing and interpreting data. Hackers exploit weaknesses in these formats to insert malicious code that executes when the image is opened by an application or operating system with a known vulnerability. Think of it like a Trojan horse, where the image file acts as the seemingly harmless vessel, carrying within it the potential for significant damage. The key takeaway here is that even images from trusted sources could be compromised, making it essential to exercise caution and adopt safe browsing and downloading habits. Once a malicious image finds its way onto your phone, the embedded code needs a way to execute and wreak havoc. This is where vulnerabilities in image processing libraries and applications come into play. When you open an image, your phone relies on specific software libraries to decode and display the image data. If these libraries have security flaws, the malicious code hidden within the image can exploit these weaknesses to gain a foothold on your device. Imagine a hacker finds a vulnerability in a popular messaging app's image rendering library. By sending a malicious image through the app, they could potentially trigger the exploit, giving them unauthorized access to your phone's data, camera, microphone, or even granting them complete control. These vulnerabilities often stem from programming errors or oversights that attackers discover and exploit. It's a constant cat-and-mouse game between security researchers patching vulnerabilities and hackers discovering new ones. This highlights the importance of keeping your phone's operating system and all your apps updated to benefit from the latest security patches. While the methods used in image-based hacks might seem complex, the consequences are very real. There have been numerous instances where seemingly harmless images have been used to compromise devices and steal sensitive information. In 2019, a vulnerability in WhatsApp, a popular messaging application, allowed hackers to deliver spyware to phones simply by making a WhatsApp call to the target device, even if the call wasn't answered. The spyware could be transmitted through a malicious image file hidden within the call data, highlighting the stealth and effectiveness of these attacks. In another instance, researchers discovered a vulnerability in Android devices that allowed attackers to execute malicious code hidden within a specially crafted PNG image file. This vulnerability, dubbed stage fright, affected millions of devices and demonstrated how widespread the impact of image-based exploits could be. These examples underscore that image-based attacks are not just theoretical threats, but real-world dangers that can affect anyone. It's a stark reminder that we must remain vigilant and adopt safe practices to protect ourselves. The high cost of curiosity, risks, and consequences. Falling victim to an image-based hack can have severe consequences, ranging from data breaches to complete device takeover. Hackers can gain access to your personal information, including contacts, messages, photos, and financial data. Imagine a hacker getting their hands on your online banking credentials or credit card information through a malicious image you unknowingly downloaded. They could drain your accounts, make unauthorized purchases, or even steal your identity. Beyond financial losses, these attacks can compromise your privacy. Hackers can gain access to your camera and microphone, spy on you, and record your conversations without your knowledge or consent. They could use this information to blackmail you or sell it to the highest bidder on the dark web. In a world where we rely heavily on our smartphones for communication, banking, and storing personal memories, the potential damage from an image-based attack is immense. That's why it's crucial to be aware of the risks and take proactive steps to protect yourself. A picture of caution. Best practices for safe image handling. While the threat of image-based hacks is real, there are practical steps you can take to mitigate your risk and protect your digital life. A combination of vigilance, common sense, and adopting safe browsing habits can go a long way in keeping you safe. First and foremost, be wary of images from unknown or untrusted sources. Avoid opening email attachments or clicking on links from senders you don't recognize, especially if they contain images or promise something too good to be true. Remember, if it seems suspicious, it probably is. Keep your phone's operating system and all your apps updated to the latest versions. Software updates often include security patches that address known vulnerabilities, making it harder for hackers to exploit them. Enable automatic updates whenever possible to ensure you're always protected. Install a reputable mobile security app. These apps can provide an extra layer of protection by scanning files and links for potential threats, including malicious images. They can also alert you to suspicious activity and help you remove malware if your device becomes infected. Beyond the phone, other devices at risk. While we've focused primarily on smartphones, it's crucial to understand that image-based attacks can target other devices as well. Computers, tablets, and even smart devices connected to the internet are all potential targets for hackers. The same principles apply across all devices. Be cautious about the images you open, especially from unknown sources. Keep your software updated and use strong, unique passwords for all your accounts. Avoid clicking on suspicious links or downloading attachments from emails you weren't expecting. As we embrace the Internet of Things, or IoT, and connect more devices to the internet, the attack surface for hackers expands. It's essential to be mindful of the security implications of all our connected devices and take appropriate precautions to protect them. Staying ahead of the curve. The evolving threat landscape. The world of cybersecurity is constantly evolving, with hackers developing new and sophisticated techniques to exploit vulnerabilities. Image-based attacks are just one example of the ever-changing threat landscape we face. As technology advances, so too will the methods used by cybercriminals. That's why it's crucial to stay informed about the latest threats and adopt a proactive approach to cybersecurity. Follow reputable security blogs, websites, and social media accounts to stay up to date on the latest threats and vulnerabilities. Educate yourself and your loved ones about safe browsing habits, password hygiene, and the importance of being vigilant online. Remember, cybersecurity is not just about installing software or using complex passwords. It's about adopting a security-conscious mindset and making informed decisions about your digital life. Conclusion: vigilance as the first line of defense. In an increasingly digital world, it's easy to forget that even seemingly harmless things like photos can be used against us. Image-based attacks are a stark reminder that we must remain vigilant and adopt a proactive approach to cybersecurity. By understanding the techniques used by hackers, recognizing the risks involved, and following the best practices outlined in this essay, you can significantly reduce your risk of becoming a victim. Remember, cybersecurity is an ongoing process. It's about staying informed, being cautious, and making smart choices to protect yourself and your valuable data. Because in the digital age, knowledge and awareness are our strongest defenses. Thanks for watching and learning with me. Drop a comment below if you have any questions or suggestions for future videos. I value your feedback. Cyber Network.